One percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. In today's video, teach and tape, twerker, Nuggets versus Clippers. No Kawhi, no Paul George.
On Jokic now, where he's playing without Jamal Murray. Interesting that Joel and B, the two that were 1 and 2, both are playing above expectations in regards to.
I just want him to be more aggressive. He just always makes the right play, and that is true.
Speaking of which, Monte Morris.
Full work, too easy.
The right play, and that is true.
I like how they just come out, high pick and roll, get Zubac in the pick and roll, quick dime, pound.
Makes the right play, and that is true.
Nice little spin move.
Of which Monte Morris, who never turns the basketball over.
And Austin Rivers has a loose ball for Denver. Oh, coffee to the club. Oh, it's showtime.
A little warm up dunk.
Those are the breaks that
Reggie Jackson. You cannot put Batum on Joker. This is going to be a problem, especially if you front. Great recognition by Jermichael Green. If Batum is fronting and you're down here, you just flash up, alleviate the pressure, creates a nice little high-low action. Good recognition by Green and Rivers. So Zubac screwed up, no pressure.
Take advantage of when they play great defense. Wow.
Usually we're seeing Jokic with a nice feed. That was terrific there by former Clipper Jermichael Green. And the Jokic misses on the chip shot. He's very good around the iron, and Coffee clears it away for the Clippers.
Looks like this game's just getting kind of ambling start.
Amir from the wing to the lane to the rim.
Coffee.
A couple of early buckets, some instant proof for the Clippers, and then the other way, it's Aaron Gordon with the flushing. Terrific.
Aaron Gordon, look at those braids bouncing.
They won that game behind Jokic.
Got him. Simple little moves like this. If you see the pick and roll coming, okay, push the ball up, bring the ball up on your right side, on your right hand. Okay, here it comes back to the right. Look at your screen, eyes all go this way. A lot of times a little pick and roll is coming, so an aggressive defender will jump. Okay, hang the ball on your right. Once this defender turns, once you sell everything going right, simple little push cross. Hang, boom. He jumps he's trying to jump over the screen. Okay, so now he jumps to the high side, exposes this little pick and roll. You can attack. And then if you're young, right, if you cannot make this little floater here, okay, you got to learn how to catch and then change your foot position on the catch. So Ibaka does a great job of changing his foot on the catch. So right here, it looks like he's going to be straight. Okay, he catches it like this, right, left, closed off, posted. So more of a post stance, close stance right here. Protects his body. A lot of players will catch it and then dribble and then jump stop.
Second assist for Jokic, 4 points, couple of rebounds as well. He's missed all 4 of his shots here in this first quarter. Clippers trail by 2.
Well, the challenge for Atlanta too wide.
Too easy, man. It's like what, 4 layups already? You're just taller, don't need to dribble, you just shoot it. Again, taking his time. This is so easy. This dude's going at walking speed. Like, Jesus Christ. Pick and roll. Get your point guard onto my center. I'm just going to take my time, work my way down. Okay, here comes a double team. Just give it to the guy who double teamed me. Bottom guy's not coming to help. Batum's running out here. Coffee's not coming to help right here. He's just standing and watching.
Jokic is on the floor for Denver. They're a +8. When he is off the floor, they're almost at -13. It is
Bones.
that they win these minutes, especially with the way they are
Dime.
right now. 5 for 10. Inside, Bledsoe attacks.
Oh, Najee. I like the kind of the contrast here. You got a jumper jumper, kind of JaVale McGee type. Whereas Jokic is much more positional. No, Jeff Green, bro. Told you his is sneaky because he jumps off of the right foot. Normally it's not a right foot jump and he goes with two hands. When when I talk about the unorthodox stuff, if you get good enough at the unorthodox stuff, if you don't give a shit about what people say when it looks ugly, when it's wrong, quote unquote wrong in the beginning, you keep pushing and plowing, you get good, really good at it, people will stop doubting you, and then they'll start asking how or why or how did you get so good at it. If you have the determination, so I talk about like shooting a lot, right? The high position three with Joker. A lot of guys want it here. Okay, this is the most fundamental way. This is like Klay Thompson. This is the way I would teach little kids. But if you're taller, right, having the high position three is a little more advantageous because you don't bend down as fast. And then some players have it all the way up here. Okay, like Luka, Joker. Some players have it here. Some players set it low. And when I talk about, the most important thing for shooting is arms. As long as you can control your arms, it doesn't really matter too much how your set point is, as long as you can get it off and that it's accurate.
The ball coming at him.
So the right leg jump is kind of one of those things as well. I like that kid. Boston. He has a chance. He has a lot of tools. Wait, was this the dude? Wait, was this the dude that Joker ran into his back? Or is that his brother? I'm tripping. Either way, he's probably thinking extra, like, let me give this dude an extra little blow or something.
Bring up a great point. Ty Lue thought in those final 5 minutes as Morris knocks down the shot.
Same foot stop there.
Run down the middle of the floor. He can fly, and he swoops in, and a timeout coming for the Clippers.
Number one rule of 3-on-2, 2-on-1, or a 3. Talking about my practice drills. Number one rule, 3-on-2, right? You got to figure out. You got to make this guy decide. You got to stop the ball. Okay, they're trying to close them off, and they don't take away particularly anything.
He can fly, and he swoops in, and a timeout coming for the Clippers. They trail 32-24. Morris tailgated by Boston, hoisting it up ahead of the horn and knocks it down. Good defense.
Monte Morris going to get him a nice little contract if he hasn't already. Super solid kind of backup role.
On the foul, shouted by Jokic, rises and connects. Marcus Morris.
That's for my brother.
6 points. This is the team the Clippers are going to have to deal with in the standings.
Diamond.
Or play-in situation. Jokic for 3. It is good.
There's a high position 3 if you're a center. Okay, work. Okay, horn set, 2 guys. This guy dives. He gets out the way. Here comes a pick and roll. Here's that window if Joker wants that window. Okay, here it is. Since this guy dove, and he's slow, the pass is here. Joker doesn't want that to go down there. Okay, he pounds, retreats, backing into a 3. High position 3, the one that I talked about just a couple seconds ago. So here he's 7 foot something. Ibaka 7 foot something. This is a lot of space. You got to be really tall to contest this shot when he releases. So let's look at the time when he releases and imagine how tall you got to be to actually contest this thing. Oh, I go back. I'm trying to go back. It doesn't want to go back.
In the standings, you want to get to the non-playoff or play.
So how tall do you got to be to contest that? How tall do you have to be to contest Joker jumping on 2-3 inches off the floor here? So he's 7 feet. That's 7 feet, and his arm length, that's about probably 9 feet. You got to be 9 feet to contest this guy. How many players can get there and contest that thing? That's so hard. That's why shots rarely ever get blocked.
Big borrow and steal to be one game under 500 at the midway.
If you are below average height, significantly below average height, I would encourage you to shoot non-fundamentally. I would encourage you to shoot with a high position three.
Terrence Mann getting the start here in the second half. Gordon. The window and in.
Dysfunctional offensively, never into a smooth rhythm for the Clippers.
Again, so here it is again. Another great example. Zubac is taller. He's pretty goddamn close position here. Okay, you're not going to jump through. So this is the case for, like I said, if you're shorter. Okay, he's in a closeout position. He's not going to be able to reach this far. So his body has to be this long, coming across this long here to contest that. So if you're short, it's going to give you that extra 2 inches or so without having you grow. Looks like he's in great closeout position, but for somebody that shoots like that, you have to be even closer. If you get even closer, you're going to get blown by, no matter how slow you are.
He's not sexy. And he paused for a minute. His wife might think differently.
His endurance is a lot better because he dropped those LBs. Able to
too easy.
Bounce back from injuries.
We've got guys coming in on 10-day contracts. There's less time for practice, less time for shoot-arounds. His plan is to keep the offense.
Very difficult to shoot coming to your left off of left right. Here, extra step here.
His plan is to keep the offensive sets simple. Certainly makes sense in these unique times.
Michael Green, great hustle there. Both my coffee and green. Meanwhile, Jokic makes him pay on the other side, and the lead swells back to 20.
Clinic, man. This is a center clinic. He had a bunch of assists in the first quarter, and then he's just going to work in the second. Austin Rivers with his little shimmy. Eric Bledsoe. I mean, how much energy can you conserve, man? These other teams can't even put the ball in the hoop. Like if Zubac is not abusing Joker, Marcus Morris is not hitting threes, like you don't have to do anything. Terrence Mann, I like him. I love his energy. Oh, barely enough juice to get there. Just take your time, Nugs. Coffee.
They trailed by 25 in the quarter.
There's that Campasso soccer-y hook pass. Ooh, Jeff Green showing the fluidity. Half spin, bounce, seal, high pickup, right, left, reverse on the other side. Open reverse. That's a nice set of skills there. Half spin, spin, seal, high pickup, right, left, come around, open facing, reverse. So when you guys are hitting your Mikins, right, open is when your chest is facing this way and you're going to spin it this way. And then closed is when you're facing this way, and then you're going to do the exact same thing. You got to be able to go right hand finishes, left hand finishes, both hands on either side. So when you get around the rim, you can create angles and different finishes all the time.
With a dozen. What a move. And everywhere loses it. Recovered by Ibaka, his one-time teammate in Oklahoma City. Quick trigger three. Bucket for Terrence Mann.
58-66.
Bledsoe cradles the ball from the line.
Oh, tough finish. Not asthma. I got like allergies. Right foot takeoff, left, right, hang, engage, create contact to create separation, hang, adjust, poise, take your time. Eric Bledsoe is one of those hyper athletic point guards. Too bad he's too little. Did Reed get signed on a full contract? I swear to God, it's been 10 days already. I don't know what to name this, but I've taught a few guys this and very few implement it. I called it a Filipino Euro step because I first saw it from some Filipino player. So right here, you ball fake up on the first one right there. Gets the guy to jump up. It's a very, very tricky move, especially when you get a little closer to the rim right here. Ball fake up. That gets Campasso to jump up. Pinoy step. Any Filipinos out here? So here's that closed reversed. Just talk about great on the footwork. I did the greatest peaks on Shaq. So talking about post catches, footwork on the post catch. As soon as you catch it here, adjust your feet, spin. Okay, quick little steps. Up, show it, under. So that's a more traditional closed up and under reverse. Another. This is all your reverses and side hand finishes. Pick and roll. Too big of a gap. He's a football player. Football tuck. Breaks through the double team. Protects. Left, right, jumps. Finishes on the left. As you guys try to go up and under, you don't have to jump very high to get the up and under. You gotta thrust and impulse the ball up to help you, and then you got to move the ball down and around in a circular motion. So you don't have to be super athletic to do this. You have to be poised. So here, right here, he throws the ball up, that little tiny up. Big myth. You don't have to be athletic to do up and unders. Uh-oh. Looks like the offense is stalled for the Nuggets. That's a tough shot. Reggie Jackson's the one that got to go to work. Ooh. It looks like the Nuggets, they're throwing Aaron Gordon on all the shifty guards because Campasso's too little. Aaron Gordon's big, tall, strong, not super agile for point guard stuff, but he's really agile for a forward. So you guys are telling me he was clamping up SGA, so he's got Reggie Jackson now. He's exactly what they need. Rivers a contested three. It is short rebound. Fought for Jokic. Tears it away from Coffee. Oh my God. I mean, have you Nuggets fans got into the idea like when Austin Rivers gets right here, you know this is a between the leg misdirection or a quick, pull up. Like he does it every single time. So he gets enough space to get it off. I wouldn't call it a good shot. Look, everybody's looking at Jokic. It looks like he's going up with it. Eyes, man. The eyes, the poise. The vision. Oh, got him. Reggie Jackson's pretty cold. Oh, that's so filthy. I talked about it before, man. This is the first time I've seen it. Get it to him at the nail. He will always have this because he's going pound, left, right, away, and he's got the high position three. I guarantee you one of the closer games as he gets older and older, he's going to hit this all the goddamn time. So if I'm Joker, I'm working on this just to build up the game-winning shots every time the game gets close. Anytime you need a tough bucket, this is the one you need to do. 4 guys down here, 1 guy enter. Okay, this is perfectly drawn up. Jesus Christ, I've been saying it for a year and a half on this channel. Unguardable shot, super ridiculous. They go back to Jokic. He's good in moments like this. The fadeaway is mark my words, man. A little offline. They go back to Jokic. He's good in moments like this. The fadeaway is good. Degree of difficulty 10. 17 unguardable, absolutely unguardable. That's ridiculous. So when I talk about offense controls defense, offense is the crooks and defense is the cops. The offense can always create new moves. James Harden, Steph Curry, Trae Young, they're always creating new moves. But you don't necessarily need to always create new moves if you understand the angles, right? Like this way, there's no defense coming. There's no double team. I talk about Dame Lillard's coming out here, guys going out here, fading away. Kobe Bryant, shoot from behind the backboard. You can work on these shots. People just don't work on them for some reason. Maybe, like I said, it's going to look crazy when you're practicing. People are going to wonder why. But when the game is on the line, game 7, game 1, playoffs, whatever it is, you can always get to this if you're Joker. And if you have that high position 3, if you have a height advantage, you can always get to that very, very easily with very low athleticism. Oh, that was nasty. Oh my goodness, Reggie Jackson. Holy sh! I didn't know he had that in him. Yeah. Joker tried to block it too. I give him props for trying to block it. Normally he don't go up. Yeah. Oh my God, Reggie. Oh, I don't know. I would love to punch it on somebody, but I still think that that game-winning Joker right here from the nail would be nastier. Too big, too easy.
Can the Clippers take the lead here?
Shoot it. Don't hesitate, man. Supreme caffeine for the coffee. They're hitting threes.
He controls.
So if you pressure, you put a small guy to pressure on Jokic, he handles the ball well enough. Okay, the double all comes. Nobody's trying to get in front of him. And then the backside just falls asleep. Like they just fall asleep. Aaron Gordon just came off 2 times in a row. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do about it. This is a bad spot for Joker. He's got to do the Sombor shuffle on this side. My mistake. Just giving them that up. They just give this up. They're not even they're not doubling. They're not giving up any threes. No way. Oh. Okay, so rarely ever do I see Joker dribble up into a 3. This is not what I want. I mean, in this case, I'm really going for I'd actually give it to Austin Rivers here because he's wild enough to get a shot up or at least push the pace, and then he could give it back to Joker. Joker just walking up into this. Oof, Reggie Jackson's already waiting for it. Makeable. Oh, what a heartbreaker, man. Good Lord, Nuggets. That's a pitiful loss. I don't know why. Maybe the threes weren't falling for the Nuggets because they were double teaming Jokic. I mean, he probably had a great stat line. Nobody could stop him. And the Clippers started hitting threes a little bit down the end. And tough, terrible loss. All right, guys. Until next time, practice that Sombor shuffle, man. If you guys believe what the hell I'm saying, you can create and build moves before anybody gets on it. I did Euro steps way long before Euro steps were a thing. And I do Euro step threes and people still think I'm crazy. But it's on the way. The creators or the innovators are always pushing the game forward. And if you want to be legendary, great, start doing it. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.